What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Today we have Bitcoin setting at $66,100. We have the S&P or the SPY moving up pre-market to 529, and the Qs are just opened at 451. And we also have Chainlink hitting our first target. So today I wanted to talk more about some great entries on some altcoins. But first, I want to talk about some other stocks and sectors that we should be looking at to understand where we are in this bull cycle. All right, guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe if you want to see more, and let's get started. All right, guys. Yeah, we have Chainlink here at $16.60, hitting our first line of resistance. This was previously our upsloping trend. So as I mentioned here, we've been looking at Chainlink down at these levels, and I thought this was going to be a great buying opportunity here because of the Bitcoin price, but we'll get more into that in a minute. First of all, the reason I wanted to talk about this today was Tom over at FX Evolution put this up, and he said the Druck has gone for small caps as he unwinds his AI bets. So Stanley Druckenmiller has started buying shares of the IWM. So that is a good sign for risk on assets and late cycle investing. Looks like we are probably about 2/3 the way of through the way on this bull cycle for the S&P, and we probably have about another 12 to 18 months to go. But you don't want to really predict. You want to react to the charts and the macro data. Very key to be sure you are looking at those things as well. So I wanted to talk about the uh, other sectors here we can look at. This is the XLF chart. This is opening higher at 42.26, and these are the financials. So it's important to see what happens with the financials, the banks, to see where we're going. But right now, it looks like they are really starting to outperform a lot of the markets, and this is due to increased lending. So, yes, people are borrowing. Times are tight for a lot of people. People are borrowing, buying things, and we know how this all ends. This is not good for the long term, but that is what is going on at the moment, and similar to what we typically see in these later cycles. We also have REITs, so this is the real estate. I wanted to bring this up just because I thought this looked interesting to any of you indices investors out there or ETF investors, because we have kind of what appears to be a long basing formation over the last couple of years on this, with a lower low being put in and then going back up and retesting this area. It's looking like this may want to run higher. Um, so I just thought I would bring that up. I would be looking for some sort of breakout and a retest and a confirmation to be getting in on this, or possibly if we come down here and retest this upsloping trend line, we're putting in a series of higher lows. I'd like to see a higher high confirmed before I would think about getting into something like this, but it was just something I saw today, so I wanted to bring that up. And we also have crude oil setting at 78.91 a barrel. A lot of people are bullish on oil. To be honest, for me, and what I've always seen in the markets is typically you see oil run up from the beginning of the year until early summer. So we could still see some higher prices on oil. But I also wanted to mention this kind of looks bullish. We've got a couple of these wicks down here that are just being bought up. So I could see oil bouncing maybe back up to this range here around 82, 83 a barrel. So that could be a good short-term swing trade. So I just wanted to mention that. And we also have Tesla setting at 173.90 pre-market, and I think I need to update this chart here. Let me just refresh this real quick. Sorry guys, I don't know why some of these charts don't want to refresh. So we can take a better look and see where we're at. So yeah, basically still the same. 173 80 this morning. I just wanted to zoom in here a little bit because Tesla's really been sold off a lot more aggressively than a lot of these other big cap stocks. And it looks like we may be putting in a basing formation on indices such as TAN and the solar. So I could see Tesla outperforming a lot of the market here, maybe over the next little while. Of course, Tesla is a good company. It's been beaten down a lot, so I just wanted to mention that. And it looks like we're putting in some form of basing formation with that real swing low and then that strong um, bounce off earnings. So I am considering starting to put a position in here on Tesla. Uh, I want to see if it can hold this level or maybe if it comes down to this area and then we see a bounce. Well, that would be interesting. Ideally, what I'd like to see is it do something like that and then retest this area and try to break out of this down sloping trend. If we could reverse that trend, well, then I think that uh, Tesla could really have some moves up for a while. So I just wanted to mention that as well. If you're interested in buying stocks, commodities, or crypto, you can do so over on Robinhood. And right now, they are offering a 1% bonus and no cap whenever you transfer an outside brokerage account. They also offer 8 times the national savings rate, and they allow you to start building your portfolio with just as little as $1. You can invest in stocks, options, ETFs, commission free. And they offer crypto such as Bitcoin, Doge, Ethereum, SHIB, and more. So if you're interested, you can click the link down below, and I appreciate it. Let's move on to Bitcoin and the crypto world. So let's go to Bitcoin first. This is our Bitcoin chart, and I had this inverse head and shoulders pattern here on the charts. Previously, I had it more sloping like this, looking for that breakout there. But nevertheless, it broke that, so I am updating this chart now. And you can see here, it looks like we have another inverse head and shoulders pattern. So that means if we can break through this area, it looks like we're going to go up and retest those highs. I think that is coming very soon. The RSIs have bottomed out and are starting to trend back up. Plus, as I've mentioned before, we have the full moon coming up in just a couple of days now. I think that's about 5 days away. So we could see Bitcoin go up and retest those highs possibly here by the end of the month. I'm also going to show you, take a look at the Bitcoin heat liquidation map. You can see we have orders setting up here at 67,000 $3,000. So the markets like to go up and grab that liquidity. So I could see this moving up and retesting those all-time highs here soon. And that's why I wanted to bring up these other altcoins that I'm looking at. I am an investor and swing trader. I trade a lot of different things outside of just crypto, but I have moved into the crypto markets as I began to learn more and seen these investment opportunities. So really, if you're looking at the traditional markets or the crypto markets, whenever you're doing technical analysis, it's all the same. You want to use the same rules. You need to have your own system, and you need to make your uh, uh, understand your own risk and set your own goals of what you want to achieve. You need to understand that clearly. Um, so that being said, all of these altcoins I am about to mention, I am looking to buy these for a swing trade through this crypto cycle, and I will be selling at the top or as close to the top as possible. I'm not going to get too greedy here, but I did want to mention these. So this is Ethereum, and as I've been mentioning here, I thought we would really see a lot of support around this $3,000 level. It's still within our range and holding our upsloping trend line. It looks like the RSIs are starting to turn up here a little bit. I don't think the Ethereum ETF will be approved this May, but it sounds like it may be approved later this year or early next. So that could be really bullish and really line up with those time frames that we have for this crypto cycle over the next 12 to 18 months. I did mention that I think this cycle could be a little bit shorter. It seems like things are starting to kind of want to run, but we may have a couple months here where things are still slow. But anyway, Ethereum bouncing off this trend line, finding support, setting at $3,064. And if Bitcoin goes higher, well, I could see Ethereum going up as well. I could easily see us going up to that $3,500 level or possibly retesting those all-time highs once Bitcoin breaks its all-time high of around $4,000 here on the Ethereum chart. We also have GRT. I just saw this one this morning. It's something I've been looking at for a while, but really we kind of have this down sloping trend line here. We just broke out of that. So I believe this is really, I'm just kind of updating this chart here as we go to get a few more touch points. But yeah, we broke out of that, bounced, came back down again. I was buying this last week. I don't remember exactly where this was. I think it was right around here. But yeah, GRT's looking good. And if we zoom out a little bit, we can see our next target for this once we get through this 35 cents to 42-cent area would be 60 cents. So that's GRT. We also have AVAX sitting at 36.62, also forming an inverse head and shoulders pattern here. So if we can break through this area, I imagine we'll see this move up to this area here like we saw with Chainlink, and then we'll find a bit of resistance and we'll see if we can break through that area. Another coin is Algo, ALGO, and this is Algorand. And so I want to bring this chart up because this is similar to GRT. It looks like we are wanting to break this down sloping trend line. We could come back and retest and then move up. I think that would be pretty likely here if we see Bitcoin go up to those all-time highs and the last but not least, we have 𝗗𝗶𝗀𝗀 Games. The gaming narrative hasn't really ran yet this crypto cycle, and a lot of people are excited about gaming because a lot of people do enjoy playing video games, and a lot of these uh, altcoins are actually building things that people want to play. We have summer coming up, so we know kids will be out of school, and of course, what do kids like to do? They like to play video games. So this is 𝗗𝗁 setting at 44 cents, or sorry, 0.044 cents. And I've mentioned this one a couple of times. I started buying this here back in November. I think it was right around 27 cents or so, or 0.027. But anyway, we've got this line of support here, and so this looks like this is a good entry spot on 𝗗𝗁. And whenever you zoom out on this chart, this is one of those that really has the potential to do several X's. Let me just zoom on out here. You can see where this thing was during the last crypto cycle. This was at, I gotta zoom out even more. Oh my gosh. Let's see. This peaked out around 86 cents. So this could be one of those that easily does a 10x possibly. Of course, these are all high risk plays in my opinion, but I do see the potential here as the Bitcoin price goes up. I think alt season is just getting started, and you can see here our first target would be that 0.7 cents to 0.97. So those would be my targets on 𝗗𝗁. If you're interested in buying crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, 𝗗𝗁, GRT, Algorand, AVAX, or many other altcoins, you can do so on iTrust Capital. iTrust Capital is a tax advantage IRA that allow you to buy, sell gold, crypto, silver, 24/7, low cost, no monthly fee. I use iTrust Capital and rolled over a portion of my IRA with them. That's how I've been investing in some of these altcoins. I do hold some of the Bitcoin ETFs in my main portfolio. And like I said, I am an investor and swing trader, so I don't strictly invest in crypto. I do like things like gold and a few other stocks at this moment. But anyway, that is what I do. So if you want to invest a portion of your IRA in crypto, you can do so with iTrust Capital. I'm not going to recommend any amounts to anybody. I personally did 5%. That was what I was safe with. So you've got to consider that for yourself. They now have over 4,500 plus 5-star reviews on Google, and they have great customer service. If you're interested, you can click the link down below. All right, guys, don't forget to follow me over on X or Twitter at mindofthefinancier. I am Mind of the Financier on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and I will be posting anything I see to do with the markets over here, so you can follow me there and get more real-time updates whenever I see things in the market related to stocks, commodities, and crypto. So you can follow me over there. And happy Friday to you guys. I hope you're all having a great day and ready for the weekend. I know I am. I just received some parts for my car that I've been working on. I haven't really mentioned that here on this channel before, but I did mention I was working on some other passion projects. So I will probably be in the garage this weekend working on that. Anyway, guys, I hope you all have a great weekend, and be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. And don't forget to share this with anyone that you think may be interested. And I hope you all have a great weekend. All right, thanks, guys. Take care, be legendary, and have a great day. Peace out.